Keeping up with the trending baby boy names can be tricky business. Popular names go in and out of style, but they can often change drastically from one year to the next. In 2018, the most popular names for baby boys are a blend of cool, modern names, common last names, and classic monikers. Here's a look at 2018's trendiest baby boy names. Liam. While the name Liam is often used as a shortened version of the more formal name, William, Liam is actually a shortened form of the Irish name William. It's not surprising Liam is so popular when you consider just how many famous people bear the name, particularly in the entertainment industry. Actors Liam Neeson and Liam Hemsworth are household names, and the music industry boasts Liam Payne, one of the members of the boy band One Direction. With such an impressive roster of Liams, it's easy to see why this name is having its moment. Noah. Noah, a biblical name meaning rest or comfort, is short and sweet, so it's no wonder that its popularity has endured over the years. Noah may be a figure from ancient times, but that doesn't mean his story has been forgotten. In 2014, a film called Noah, based on the biblical tale, was released, and the blockbuster film coincided with the name's jump to the top. It might be old, but it looks like you just can't sink a good name. Oliver. Next up is Oliver, a name that means olive tree. The name Oliver was quite popular in medieval England, although it fell out of favor in the 17th century due to its association with Oliver Cromwell, who ruled the country after Civil War broke out. However, the name once again became beloved in the 19th century, thanks to Charles Dickens' famous novel Oliver Twist. Oliver is a common last name, such as with chef Jamie Oliver and comedian and TV personality John Oliver. Logan. Logan is originally a Scottish last name, which translates to dweller at a little hollow, and became a boy's first name before gradually becoming a gender-neutral first name. One of the best-known uses of the name is in the Marvel Universe, where it is the given name of Wolverine, one of the ever-popular X-Men. The film Logan, based on the Marvel Comics character Wolverine, was released in 2017, featuring Hugh Jackman in the starring role. The film was a box office success, which could be part of the reason for the name's increased popularity. Lucas. Next up on the list is Lucas, a variation of the name Luke, meaning light-giving or illumination. Versions of this name date back centuries. In the Bible, Luke is known as the author of one of the New Testament Gospels. Because of the religious connotation, Luke became a popular name, and its Latin variation, Lucas, has been used since the 12th century. The name has been used as both a first name and as a last name. One of the most famous people to have the name is George Lucas, the creator behind both of the wildly successful film franchises Indiana Jones and Star Wars. In fact, Lucas made a significant leap in popularity as a given name in 1978, the year after the first Star Wars film was released. Carter. Once used primarily as a last name, Carter is now a first name, and a popular one at that. An English name traditionally used as a last name for a cart driver, Carter may not have the most exciting of definitions, but it has proven popular with parents nonetheless. The name actually saw a dip in popularity around the time that former President Jimmy Carter was in the White House, but by the time the 1990s rolled around, the name began to soar to the top. And we can't help but think a certain teenage heartthrob by the name of Aaron Carter might have had something to do with it.
I don't know why I always made that face, but like, who does that, dude?
Alexander. Alexander is a sleeping giant of the name that has cycled in and out of popularity for centuries. A Greek name meaning defender of men, Alexander has been popular for generations, dating back to ancient times. Possibly the best-known person to bear the name is Alexander the Great, the 4th century BC military strategist who was the king of Macedonia and conquered the Persian Empire. In the United States, one of the most famous people named Alexander was Alexander Hamilton. In 2015, the Broadway play Hamilton, based on his life, more or less, hit the stage and marked a revival in theater. It's not too much of a stretch to tie the rise in popularity of Alexander to the Broadway play Hamilton. Sebastian. This centuries-old name has been climbing up the charts since the late 1980s. In fact, we wouldn't be surprised if the name's spike in popularity had something to do with the 1989 film The Little Mermaid. Sebastian the Crab may have been a little, well, crabby, but it doesn't look like that hurt the name's popularity at all. Plus, it's the name of a total fan-favorite character from the hit Netflix series Glow.
I see you've met Sebastian Howard, our producer.
Bash, please.
Jackson. Originally a last name, Jackson means, quite literally, son of Jack. While the name's meaning might not be particularly flashy, the fact that there have been so many notable people with the last name could explain why it's become so popular. It began its impressive climb up the charts in the 1980s at the height of singer Michael Jackson's popularity. As any student of American history knows, Jackson was the last name of the US President Andrew Jackson. However, one of the most famous people to have the name as a first name is renowned artist Jackson Pollock, an iconic figure in modern art.